The Dallas Cowboys kicks off versus the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football. I've been waiting all day for Nah, Tuck, chill. But I've been looking around, and the consensus seems to be that the Dallas Cowboys are the underdogs. Really? Us? America's team? The underdogs? Okay. But here are 5 reasons I think the Dallas Cowboys can upset the San Francisco 49ers. Let's talk about it. What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans stand up. So here are my 5 reasons of why I think the Dallas Cowboys can upset the San Francisco 49ers. But go ahead and comment below. What are some of your reasons? And 49ers fans, I guess you can go ahead and comment too. Number 5, there are reports from Michael Gehlken that the Dallas Cowboys could finally have our starting offensive line together. Now, it's only Thursday, knock on wood. Let's have a prayer circle, but there's a huge possibility we could finally see Tyron Smith, Tyler Smith, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele out there protecting Dak Prescott with their offensive line. And I think that's going to be a big boost. If you go back to last year in the playoff game, remember, we didn't have Terrence. We had Jason Peters. We had a whole bunch going on with their offensive line last year. So as it currently stands, there's a high probability that we can see our starting 5. And I think that's going to be a huge boost because this game on Sunday night will definitely be won in the trenches. Number 4. We get a guy that we lost in the playoffs, and I feel like this guy was going to be the difference maker last year, but I think that he will be the difference maker Sunday night, and that's Tony Pollard. The one thing I noticed is that you're able to get outside of the 49ers defense and get on the edges. There is going to be opportunity. And I felt like what we saw last year, it was starting to kind of get that way. Then Tony Pollard broke his ankle. I felt sick out there at Levi Stadium, and Tony Pollard missed the playoff game. And we know Zeke, God bless him, that's just not his game. He's more of an in-between the tackles guy versus Tony Pollard gives you that versatility to do a lot of different things on the edges with the counters, with the sweeps, the jet sweeps, and also being utilized in the passing game. I know there's been conversations online, right? But I've always said it. A lot of the things that Christian McCaffrey possesses, Tony Pollard can do the same thing if given the opportunity, and I hope that Sunday night, Mike McCarthy and Brian Schottenheimer will definitely unleash Tony Pollard. Number 3, there ain't no Noah Brown out there. There ain't no T.Y. Hilton out there. There ain't no Dalton Schultz out there. Our Dallas Cowboys receiving core has improved from last game. Now, I know you're saying, Tuck, well, what happened in 2021 when we lost with Amari? I don't want to talking about now, right? I'm talking about right now, right? But I feel like Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup, who's healthy. You also have CeeDee Lamb. You also have Jalen Tolbert. And you have the younger guys. Now, tight ends, you got to be better because there's going to be a lot of opportunity with Jake Ferguson, Hendershot, Sean McKeon, and Luke Schoonmaker. But I feel like we have a much improved wide receiver core, so it's only going to help things when it comes to Dak Prescott in the passing game. I felt like last year, once again, once Tony Pollard went down, the defense knew all you had to do was shift your focus towards CeeDee Lamb because you wasn't worried about nobody else. You wouldn't worry about nobody else but CeeDee Lamb. I do not think that's going to be the case. I feel like Brandon Cooks is starting to find his footing a little bit. Michael Gallup looks well. He had the big game. Like he's getting involved with the quick slants. He's doing Michael Gallup-ish things. The offense just has to get in the end zone. But from a standpoint of weaponry, I feel like the Dallas Cowboys offense has drastically improved from the last time that we've seen the San Francisco 49ers. Number 2, speaking of offense, this is a brand new offense, man. Kellen Moore is gone. Kellen Moore, he gone. He out in L.A. You know what I'm saying? So this Texco style offense, I think it's really going to help our offense versus the San Francisco 49ers. Think about it. This was the game that when we got punched in the mouth, we went back and said, nah, Something has to change. And when you look at this Texas Coast offense, you're seeing the efficiency, right? You're seeing the 10-play drives. You're seeing Dak get the ball out of his hands quicker, 2.2 time in the pocket versus 2.5 seconds last year, right? So you're not seeing those long, lengthy 7-step drops. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, the Cowboys aren't attacking Dak down the field. Cap. Dak Prescott has 11 20-plus yardage throws. He's like 7th in the NFL. He's tied with Josh Allen and numerous other quarterbacks right now. So they're attacking down the field. It just isn't in moments where most Cowboys fans would like. But if you think about the way that 3 of our games had kind of, went, there was really no need to attack downfield. Defense was eating. We were up. There's no need to kind of, continue bombs over Baghdad when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys offense trying to put up points. That's not Mike McCarthy's philosophy. So I feel like Brian Schottenheimer, Mike McCarthy, this is going to be their test. This is going to be their prove-it game where we can sit back and say, okay, moving on from Kellen was a great move, and so we're going to sit back and see. But I think that this Texas Coast offense is definitely going to help Dak get the ball out of his hands quicker, minimize in sacks. As of right now, Dak only has 1 interception, so it's a much more efficient offense, and hopefully the Dallas Cowboys defense can do things on the back end to shore up this victory. And speaking of the defense, I feel like they're going to take this personal. I feel like not only just the defense, I feel like this team is going to take things personal. They hear all the whispers. They hear all the noise. They know if we want to get to that championship level that a lot of them has been speaking about, Micah Parsons and other players, you're going to have to go through San Francisco. Now, there's another team around to go through as well, but you're going to have to get over the hump of the San Francisco 49ers, right? Just from a mental standpoint. Now, of course, you got to do it in January. You got to do it in the playoffs. But just to get past that mental hurdle, and I know the Cowboys defense have been hearing it all week. Christian McCaffrey, they're going to run all over y'all. They're going to run all over you. Trent Williams, he ain't going to let Michael get it. They've been hearing. I'm sure Dan Quinn has been planting small nuggets and small seeds in this defense mind. So I think they're going to be revved up. Now, once again, you got to be smart, right? You can't come out there emotional and it's fully charged up, right? Because the offensive scheme from the 49ers, you got to be strategic about it, right? Gap integrity, assignment-based football, right? Stay in your run gaps. So there's a lot of different things that the Cowboys defense is going to have to do, but I feel like the defense is going to take this game personal, and they are going to show up. And I'm going to toss a little extra in the bag. Right? For those of you who stuck around and listen. My little extra bonus why I believe the Dallas Cowboys can upset the San Francisco 49ers, even though the San Francisco 49ers are the Super Bowl champs and they're up on the... It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. It is really hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. Think about it, right? 2021, Oakland versus Tampa, I was out there. Brady got the best of us. Last year, opening at AT&T Stadium, Brady got the best of us. But that third time, that trilogy, the Dallas Cowboys came out on top. So I feel like we should be able to adapt to what we've seen versus the San Francisco 49ers because, like I said, their philosophy isn't changing. Some of their personnel slightly, but their philosophy is their philosophy. They're going to play a lot of zone defense. They're going to get the run game involved, play action, zone running scheme. Like everything's going to stay intact. It's really going to be up to the Dallas Cowboys coaching staff and the players to fully come out prepared, and I think that they will on Sunday night. So that's my 5. Comment, what is your 5? What is your 5? Let me know. Like I said, we might got some 49ers fans say, ain't none of that going to work, Tuck. We going to smoke y'all. It is what it is, but I think these are 5 ways the Dallas Cowboys can upset the San Francisco 49ers, man. So comment, like, subscribe. If you love Cowboys content, follow me. Hit that subscribe button, hit more videos, follow me on JTuck151 on all social media platforms. I want everyone to stay safe. I want everyone to stay blessed. And most importantly, I want you to stay encouraged and go Cowboys. And I guess Sunday night, get the underdogs. Peace.